Yo, 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 what is going on, IK Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are back giving you guys some more high quality goodness in the world of IK. We're going to be touching on some of the Post-V2.2 update features, and we're going to show you just a little bit of what's going on. Some of probably the highlights here are going to be unlocking and showing you how the new kind of upgraded customized training ground feature looks. We'll show you a few other things here as well. There's actually been some updates to some of the player profiles. We'll show you the new government building option, and just kind of talk and give my thoughts as we walk through a few of these. Now, as always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you sub, like, ring the notification bell, and of course, if you want to join and be a part of our conversation, Discord link can be found in the pinned comment description down below. Okay. So let's start with, I guess, some of the lighter things. We can kind of round this out with some of the bigger stuff at the end. So one of the cool things that I know they've added, and this may have actually been before 2.2, but if we, I guess it doesn't really matter who we click on, but here's just an example. So let's click, well, actually, hang on. Let me click on someone who's in. So one of the cool things now is that when you look up a player profile card, right, there's a few more things you're actually noticing here. One, it tells you the kingdom that they're in, right? Now, obviously, if I go and view another kingdom and we probably go into their chat for whatever reason, and we can actually test that. That actually would be something interesting because I don't know if that is how it would work. So I am a little curious now. So let's just click 80. Let's click check, and let's see if we can go through. I guess technically we can't actually go and look at their chat there, but we can look for players on the map, and I guess I'm just shockingly not finding any. Okay, here we go. But the kicker here, okay, so here's an example, right? Unable to interact, but, oh wow, so I can't even click on their profile. Interesting. That doesn't really, I actually thought that would work better than that. Never mind. I was assuming that if I clicked on someone in there, it would show me something similar to this player profile, except it would just say, 80, right, or the kingdom number there. But beyond that, right, they now kind of have your nobility title, so they'll let you know what level they're at. They'll let you know kind of what their official position is in the kingdom if they have one. Like for mine, I think I have like a press officer one. Let me see here. I don't know if I can look at, I guess I can't really look at mine, but it does. Oh no, I can't. Hang on. Let me click alliance members. So if I click on my profile, you'll see here, right, my nobility. You'll see I'm level 3 press officer. I don't really have a title, mayor title or anything like that. But then one of the other things I wanted to show is not only, have they kind of improved the player profile card here, but they have also, in addition to adding the titles on the left, they have now added this option right here, right, which is to go to the alliance. So I can look at the alliance now, which makes it easier to find an alliance where the players are in. The only other thing I wish they did here, and this is something that I do like, is if they went through and allowed for you to click on alliances and then view the members list, right? That would be something cool to be able to do as a potential future add-in. I just like it because if you're trying to, let's just say this, even if you just started with showing who the leader and the officers are, right? Even if you didn't want to take that step yet and go as far as saying, hey, here's a full list of everyone, right? All their ranks, which I'd be okay with. I would still be fine if you wanted to kind of do a slow introduction and just say, hey, we're going to show you at least who the leader is and who the officers are, so you could click on them and message them if needed, right? I mean, there's just reasons why you would do that. Okay. Next is going to be taking a look, as we did a little before, but the members list. Now, I don't know if this is really something that I think has been improved. It actually kind of looks the same to me when it comes to the visual. Someone told me it's a little different. I guess maybe one of the things here would be, looking at like this title. I don't know if maybe that's just the new icon for being the lead, so to speak. But I like here, right, you still have the member permissions. They have this one, right, rights and member permissions. So this is something that they added in, right, just to give you a little more context here. But again, very small thing, nothing too big. Then we have the government building. So we're going to go ahead and take a look here. We'll go inside. And then we'll also show you where you guys can do your artifact reborning now that they've added in. So the government building is now going to be this one here, right, where you see Government House, Wisdom Palace. And this is where that knowledge contest is going to start. So we'll cover this once it hits off here for the first week. It even shows you the schedule too as well. So it shows you, what days are what. Also has some details here on the rules, right? Kind of in a nice, this kind of looks similar to how your Contention of Relics looks for that screen. And I actually like the way that they do this because I think it makes it a little bit easier to read. Then we end up going to the Alchemy Lab, which if we go here, this is where you can come in, do your Immortal Reborns, right, your equipment dismantles. And then they also have the Artifact Reborn tab here. So they've added one down. Now the kicker here is that you obviously have to have an artifact that has been developed, similarly to equipment, right? You can't, or sorry, not necessarily equipment, but with Immortals, right? If you've never spent a tome if you've never spent any EXP tomes, or you've boosted them, you've starred them, right, through level ups. If you haven't spent anything on them, then you won't be able to reborn. So very similar for how the artifacts work. Then the very last one here is going to be the training camp. This is going to be pretty cool. So we're going to take a look at this right now. This is how it normally looks. And again, we're going to see how it goes. I have some high expectations. So, and I haven't messed with anything yet. You can see here it still says unlock at the top right. But this is the current setup, right? So this is how it goes. Now I can go to attribute settings. And I will say this. I like how they've added in a few more. That makes it a little more relevant, because I think before they only had 4. So you can see here they've added in a few more of the in-between options for levels. So we're going to click on 45, and I don't think I can click on anything else. I think everything else is going to be default, but it'll at least, so it says class is 22, star grade. Yeah. So that's it. Let's look. Oh, hang on. I think I have to confirm something here, right? Let's do this. So let's go back in. We'll do 45. We'll confirm. Okay. And this actually brings us to 185 here. Okay. So this is actually a lot better. And because I'm curious, let's just do a test, right? Let's just do one to see how it goes, and then we'll mess around, and then we'll do the customization as well and play around with that. So I got ×2. Wait, I can't do anything. There it is. It's already on auto. We'll just see how this plays out. I am down a bit. Okay, a little bump there. Finally, heal kicks in. Ooh, but got negate. Rough life. Oh, it's going to be close. Can Merlin get one more? Maybe. Do it big, guy. Do it big. Home stretch. Again, right? Okay, so cool. So I can do some close testing. Let's take a look at a few others, right? So we won that. Awesome. It would be cool if they had like a history or some kind of, I don't know, some kind of channel like that. Now, I don't know if these will be different. Let's just see, because it looks like it'd be the same for me, right? So let's do this. Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah. So it's that's why, because this is ultimate intermediate. So it will go up a bit. Okay. Then we're gonna go to ultimate lightning. Let's do the same thing and look at what that 45 level looks like. So 180. We'll do ultimate earth. 45. 181. Oh, interesting. So they have Ramses in their lineup. 177, and then fire. Okay. So 178. Okay. Now, what we'll do is let's go to unlock customize. So it says after unlocking, right, I'll have to learn customizable enemy team for all of your characters. 4 new customizable loadout tabs will appear at the top of the enemy select selection menu. 2, in the customizable tabs, you may customize enemy attributes, gear, dragons, immortals, and more. Our selection of artifacts with the best attributes, choices of all types to quickly customize your enemy loadouts. Select the payment method on the right to unlock customizable enemy teams. You see now, please be aware that customizable enemy teams' inventories are separated from your inventory, meaning that although you can use content you don't own to customize an enemy team, you cannot use them to customize your own team. Yep. Subscribe to customize enemy loadout. No packages in effect. Okay, so we're going to click this. We're going to spend 1,000. Purchased. Interesting. Can I keep purchasing? This is 624 to 724. Interesting. So I can actually purchase this multiple times and just let it run for longer if I want it to run longer. It doesn't seem as though... Yeah, maybe it's like a special here. Okay. So we've unlocked customization. So we're good there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to... Oh, here they are. Okay, so they're at the top. Cool. So let's go in here. Hang on. I maybe have to do this. Please deploy. Okay, here we go. Awesome. So let's do edit units. Let's see how this looks. HIPAA. Ooh, I get any of these, huh? Let's do a shadow lineup. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it's base. I see how it goes. Too bad it's not alphabetical order. Can I filter this? Ooh, filtering options. Ooh. Cool, let's do shadow. Confirm. Okay. Let's do born. Do sig. Let's try Thomas. Okay, cool. And then, I guess we'll just do Himiko. Where's Mel? Okay, cool. So this is custom team 1. I'm going to name them Shadowy. That's my boss name right there. Okay. So we got team 1 locked. Okay. Now, let's go back and see what can we do with them. So let's do... Seems like, okay, so we'll do attribute settings now. I can go all the way up to 50. I can do class 25. Sweet, I can do max star grade. Oh, interesting. So you can do individual sets. That is dope. And too bad I can't just have a premium setting that allows me just to kind of cross set it all the way. Wow, I can choose best in slot stuff though. Okay. Okay. And I like how you can see everything too, right? How it shows you the best one for each, right? So you see holy, shadow, you'll see the other elements, right? Earth, water, lightning, fire, and then you have the non-borders, right? So it shows you each 7 at each tier level. So that's actually really cool. Man, this is going to be a minute, though, because I'm going to do a lot of clicking here. And... Oh, no, maybe... Oh, it is. Dang, I'm going to have to, like, do this for... Oh, can I hold this? I can't hold it. Oh, rough life. Wow. This is a lot of clicking. There should just be a button here that just says max. That would be great. But this is still cool to test. So if I wanted to do everything 50, cool. Wow, so I actually have to choose everything here too as well. Because I'm lazy and I just want to show you guys this stuff real quick, I'm just going to do this. Wow. And maybe we won't show you guys, we'll see, because this is probably going to take a while, because I'm going to have to do all the other immortals too. Wow. Oh, this is so dope. I can even see max artifact. So this is defense, Richard, Leonidas, Julius. That's pretty cool. So it actually shows you the two different ones here, right? Only difference is being in the main one, which is one's guard. And it shows a tumble stone that reduces physical damage taken by the immortal in battle. Tree, increase soldiers' HP. Okay. Interesting. Then we got El Cid. So you got the two versions, Arthur. Both exclusive. Charles, Richard, Leonidas. Julius, El Cid, Charles, Kings. I guess I could do these. Yes, I guess it doesn't really matter in that case, because technically, where does it have one yet? So we'll do max artifact level. This fifth, okay. We'll do max grade artifact empowerment. We'll do gold. And then what do I save? Wow, just from that. Okay. So it looks like you have to set everything individually, but you technically can customize whatever you want. What I would actually like to see here, and I will say this, I love the fact that you could pure customize. I would love, though, for there to be some preset options. For example, something that just says max. And what it will do is it puts it at 50, class here at 25, max star grade. It'll just put the best in slot equipment, which is pretty easy, max level, and then it'll just auto-populate you epic skills, right? It doesn't have to be the most ideal, but it'll just populate you random ones, right? Whatever it is, and it just max levels them. Same thing with artifact, right? If there's not an exclusive, then it'll just random you an epic. Same thing, max artifact level star grade, just because it'll at least allow for you to populate the base stuff, the base stats for the immortals, so it's less clicking you have to do. I would love to see that. Then I'd love for there to be a way to where you can set a specific power level for the composition. And then what it does is it'll just adjust whatever it needs to, right? Maybe it'll lower the artifact level a bit. Maybe it lowers the equipment level a bit. Maybe it lowers the resonance level. Maybe it lowers the immortal levels a bit. Whatever it has to do. If I'm at 183,000 and I specifically want to test 5K higher, it would be cool if I could do 188, 148, right, and test that out against a certain comp. That would be great, because I think that's more of what you're going to see when you're out there battling. That's a little bit more of a real-time feel. So I think being able to add in those two additional things, I love the customization option, right? I like how you're giving it to people for a month, right? You're charging the gems for it. It's one of those things where it's not paywall gated. I really like the idea there, right? And I think adding those two things to this will allow for it to be just a better test. And then I think one other thing that would really be cool, and whether they add it to this or maybe something, it's like a little side thing, but maybe if they do something to, Arena, where you can test out your march against current marches in Arena before you even fight them. Like if you just want to look at people that are on like the global board and you want to do like a match test or something, that would be really cool. I think that could add a whole nother layer to it. With that being said, that's pretty much it right now for 2.2. So at least for some of the features that have been introduced after 2.2 and some other things that we've just pointed out throughout. But I would love to know your thoughts, right? What do you guys think about the new training camp? Do you like the customization options that we showed? Do you agree? Do you disagree on the two things that I mentioned? Anything else that you saw during this video that you wanted to touch on? Please feel free, as always, to leave me a comment down below. That is it for me. Until next time, I'll catch you later.